Hello, fellow followers. Welcome back to Fanzine. Greg here, and today for you, Amazon is being sued for commercials. At this point, just buy physical media. I recently learned the other day that it looks like a class action lawsuit has been filed against Amazon for their deceptive practices of their new commercial ad tier program that they have for Prime Video users. And you know how I love to take digs at streaming and stuff, and I'm a physical media collector. So I wanted to go over some of this article with you guys and give you guys some of my thoughts as I've been doing here lately. I kind of like doing these videos, but I also miss doing videos in front of my physical media shelf, which I'll get back to doing some of those as well. But stuff like this keeps popping up, and it just makes me want to talk about it. As we see here from the Hollywood Reporter, Amazon Prime Video ad tier sparks class action lawsuit from subscribers. This was posted on February 12th, 2024 by Winston Cho. I will scroll down here. We'll get to the article. It says, Amazon is facing a lawsuit accusing it of misleading Prime subscribers by charging them an additional fee to stream movies and TV shows without ads. You know what don't have ads other than like at the beginning of like the movies and stuff? Physical media, Blu-rays, DVDs, stuff like that. I mean, they don't have ads, and they will never change a contract with you. It says a proposed class action lawsuit filed Friday in California federal court claims breach of contract and violations of state consumer protection laws on behalf of users who saw the terms of their subscriptions with Amazon change when it pivoted to making its ad tier the default for its over 100 million subscribers. The default, what? In 2023, Amazon, which declined to comment, announced plans to turn on ads for all Prime Video viewers. The platform last month rolled out the change, instantly turning the service into a streaming ad juggernaut and the largest ad-supported subscription streamer. Users must pay an additional $2.99 per month to watch. Oh my God, without ads. So stupid. It's just so stupid. You know, if people wanted cable, they would have stuck with cable. But when Amazon altered its terms, users who had signed up for the annual subscriptions were also impacted. They alleged the change is deceptive. So subscribers must now pay extra to get something they already paid for, the complaint states. See, I did not know this. I did not know that it was automatically set to turning your subscription into ad tier already. I mean, as much as I hate like Netflix and all them, at least like with Netflix and Hulu and Max, they give you the option to choose. You can either pay a whole lot more than you should for non-commercials, which they've raised those prices horribly, or you can pay for the ad tier, which is a lot lower price. Amazon just went straight like, nope, you're paying for ads. Like, I don't care if you signed up for Prime, you're paying for ads. I mean, I wish I had abs, but you're paying for ads automatically. And I can totally see how this makes people mad, because if you signed up for Amazon Prime and to watch your shows and stuff, you automatically assume that it was the ones without commercials. And then they just go ahead and change it and make you pay for ads right off the bat, and then say, well, you want to change this to what you were paying for before. You got to pay an extra $2.99 a month. Son of a bitch, people. Come on. This is ridiculous. This continues in saying, in addition to being unfair, the suit alleges that Amazon illegally benefited by advertising Prime Video as commercial-free for years. See, this is what I was just saying. Prior to launching its ad-supported tier, which harms both consumers and honest competition, according to the complaint. I don't blame them there one bit. It says the proposed class action seeks at least $5 million and a court order barring Amazon from engaging in further deceptive conduct on behalf of users who subscribed to Prime prior to December 28th, 2023. It brings claims for breach of contract, false advertising, and unfair competition, among other alleged violations of consumer protection laws in California and Washington. Holy crap, this is ridiculous. Last year, the Federal Trade Commission sued the tech giant for allegedly duping consumers into signing up for its Prime service and then impeding them from canceling their subscriptions. What? You can't even cancel your subscriptions? What? The suit argued Amazon employs a manipulative and coercive interface to trick users into enrolling in automatically renewing subscriptions. It also alleged that many subscribers intended to sign up solely for Prime Video, which is the lower cost option. Prime is considered a vital part of Amazon's retail dominance because it keeps users locked in the company's marketplace by offering them perks, including to access Prime Video, according to the FC. This is where I want to stop reading this. I find this hilarious. And the fact of the matter is, they're doing this because they paid, I believe, billions of dollars for Rings of Prime, which flopped. It, regardless what you say, the Rings of Prime series flopped, and they paid billions of dollars for this. And so they got to make that money back somehow. And they're footing the bill to you as subscribers and consumers. And they're not even telling you that what you signed up for has been changed until it's been changed. So like if you signed up for Prime thinking that you were paying for no commercials, you're getting free shipping, you're getting their services or movies or shows for one low price, wrong. You weren't. They're charging you for commercials now, and if you want no commercials for what you were paying for before, you got to pay an extra $2.99. And now they I didn't even know that they had been sued previously because you couldn't buy, you couldn't cancel their subscription. That's weird. I mean, if you want to know where all these price hikes are coming from, it's because of stuff like this. It's because streaming is a piss poor business model. Always has been. They have never made money on any of these streaming. And I know when I talk about streaming, I want people to also understand when I talk about streaming, I typically mean stuff like Amazon Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, HBO Max, whatever you want to call it, the bigger streaming services, because they're owned by these tech companies and stuff, and they're so desperate to make money, and they put all their money into these streaming services, and they're losing money big time. I know people like Tubi and free other services and stuff, and that's fine. That's fine if you do that. Like if you stream, period, that's fine. That's why it's there. But you can see the writing on the wall that streaming is destroying entertainment. As I mentioned in my previous video, it's a bad business model. It's costing money. It's costing us money. I mean, just like with Netflix, they're probably going to raise their prices again because they paid $5 million for WWE Raw. Who's got to pay for that? You got to pay for that. See, this is what happens when you abandon previous things that made you money. I mean, they've abandoned physical media releases, which was another outlet to go straight to streaming. They have abandoned the cable market and other previous, like this is what I think about, like I don't even know if you can still do this. So let me know if you guys do this. Like if this was like, say you had cable and you decided you wanted HBO, Cinemax, Showtime. I don't even know if those still exist. So you would add that premium service on to your cable bill. And then through the cable and the commercials and paying that stuff, these companies would make money in HBO, and then that's how they would be able to still also pay for their content stuff, besides also being backed by Warner Brothers and all those other stuff. Now they went to streaming and none of that happened. They got none of that revenue in return, and there was no commercials or ads. And so now they're pivoting and trying to sort of go back to the old ways, but they're doing it in a way that is so deceptive and so just horrible the way they do this. This is why I can't stand streaming. People, they say, oh, you're streaming, I get it if you like streaming, but this is why I can't stand streaming. If there was a way to do streaming and physical media together and have made money in the process without deceptively screwing over people and making us pay for their mistakes by paying for billions of dollars for Rings of Prime, $5 million for WWE Raw, or for projects they can't afford to make to begin with, and then saying, well, we're going to raise our prices, and now you got to pay for it, which in return we did sort of in a way in the past before, but we worked like in a symbiotic relationship. Now it's just like being screwed over. And this is why I say, I wanted to say this. This is why I say, buy physical media. All right, folks, buy physical media. It's better in the long run. It will always be there for you. It will never change its contract. It won't have commercials other than some commercials at the beginning of the movies for other stuff. I mean, in some cases, some of these movies aren't even streaming to begin with. There's so many great boutique labels out there. I know it's getting harder to find movies in the stores as is. I know that. I understand that. I get it. But buy your favorites. Buy all your favorites on physical media, however you can. Look at that. I am darkness. Buy your favorites on physical media, or those weird movies out there that you never know. I mean, there's so many great movies and titles out there that are still being sold. Look at that. Kathy Ireland, man, she's still smoking hot. Look at that. Kathy Ireland. This is a great, fun, weird indie peon movie, Alien from LA. Buy them. Look, who's Harry Crumb? John Candy. I don't believe this is streaming anywhere. This is great. I love this. And plus you get, like with physical media, you get cool box art, slip covers, and you get the movie. Because also I learned that Amazon will not have Dolby Atmos and all that stuff now, unless you pay the $2.99. So look, as you see here, this is also, I learned this as well too. So you don't get that. Like with this 4K, this is the 4K set of the Karate Kid. These have Dolby Atmos and all that good stuff. And, we'll take these out here real quick and we'll show you. Look at that. Karate Kid 1. Look at that. That's awesome. That's so cool. I mean, you don't get this with streaming. You don't get this with Amazon Plus. You don't get the sound and the quality, video quality, as you do on a 4K Blu-ray disc or even a DVD in some cases. So I say buy your physical media. It's okay if you stream. It is really okay if you stream. I get it. You know, I'm not going to be able to change everybody's mind. I'm just not. But if you don't stream, that's awesome. I just say go out there and buy your favorites or whatever movies you want on physical media, because physical media is the superior format. It will never be changed or deceptive or lie to you. It will never make you pay. I mean, in some cases, when you used to buy, like I was mentioning, when you would buy the physical copy of a movie that maybe bombed in the theaters or didn't do very well on HBO or something, they would get another revenue stream, and then that would help them fund more projects. Oh my God, it's such an ideal. Who would have thought something that worked for since the 80s into the early 2000s, making millions and billions of dollars and help finance projects and get movies that maybe did succeed in the box office sequels? Who would have thought that that would still work today? I mean, it's all, let's just shun all that to the side and make you pay for all their billions and $1 million of mistakes and projects that nobody's watching. But there you guys have it. Amazon is being sued by its subscribers for deceptive practices. Physical media is better. Just buy physical media. It'll be better for you in the long run. Let me know what you guys think about all this and your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you guys think this lawsuit will go anywhere? I don't know if it will really do anything, but remember, as a consumer, you have the power. If you stop buying stuff, if you stop paying for things, they will listen to that because they only speak in money. And if they don't make that money from us, if they don't make that money from us, they can't continue to do what they do. Just remember that. Let me know, you guys. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about all this in the comment sections down below. And if you liked what you saw here, maybe consider hitting that like button or subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications. That would be awesome if I earned your guys' subscriptions, or share the video out for everybody to see, or possibly join and become a channel member, because that would be awesome if I earned your channel membership. Shout out and thank you to all my channel members. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being channel members here and for all your support and always having my back. To everybody watching, whether you like me, hated me, or liked this video or hated this video, I thank you for sticking this long wherever you all are. Please have a great, safe, happy, healthy day, morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Always support physical media. It truly is the superior format. Godspeed.